Hey, welcome to this radio channel, and this is a quick review of a cheap $20 QFX R3 receiver. This is a 4-band radio, has AM, medium wave, FM, and shortwave bands in 2 bands from 3.2 to 22 megahertz. So this was acquired very cheaply at a local electronics store. It was on sale at $19.99, so I thought for 20 bucks, why not? And it's, a nice bigger radio than the usual radios. Of course, at $20, and of course with also my own experience of QFX receivers, I didn't have very high hopes, but I thought, hey, another radio in the collection. So if we look at the radio itself, on the side, the right side, you've got the tuning and the volume and also on-off switch. There's a headphone jack. In the back, of course, the battery compartment uses 3D batteries. So this is the thing here. This battery, this radio battery lasts really long because it's D batteries, but it does make the radio quite heavy. Power connector, so it comes with a power cord, and you can actually plug it into the wall socket, so it could be a very nice little kitchen radio for cheap. And of course, telescopic antenna on the top. And here's what I think of this radio. So first of all, let's go to the regular bands that people use. So this is the FM band. On the FM band, it actually performs really well. I was surprised to be able to hear this.
Yes, to the extent that consolidation provides better opportunities,
which is a VPR station, which is more than 100 miles from me, 107.9 megahertz in Burlington, Vermont. So when a radio receives this in the FM band, usually it means that it's a good design in the radio, because it is difficult. A lot of radios that I have simply overload with all the signals from FM. But notice my antenna is collapsed for this reception, and it still receives it, so it's very sensitive.
When we consolidate, we're losing a lot of that involvement.
So the FM band, not bad. It goes from 88 to 108, which is the regular FM band, but it's surprising for, if you're looking for a kitchen radio. The FM band is great. The medium wave band, AM band, is not bad at all also. If we'll put it on the AM band, of course we got the front switch for the bands.
How he plans to
so let's go to AM.
Couple of years. He plays all the games for Portugal.
Now I've got a lot of interference from my
Ronaldo, right?
Different computers here, but it receives well. When I get to somewhere else than the regular spot here where there's a lot of noise, it does receive quite well the AM band also. What about shortwave? Well, that's the big question. Shortwave, the problem with this is that the radio is sensitive, and for that I'll give it just enough sensitivity to
will be waiting for you when you're done, but you'll face it all.
So this is,
in the words of Mother Teresa,
15610 coming in well. So for that, I mean, it's not bad, and it does receive what you want it to receive in the strong signal. It's not a DX machine. It won't get weak signals. That it doesn't work for that at all. But the major international broadcasters that are strong enough, of course, do come in on this receiver. Now, the biggest problem, and here I'm going to show you for me, is if I extend the antenna, I now get breakthrough of the FM stations all over the shortwave bands, which prevents me from doing really good shortwave listening. So as you see here, this is a break of FM and the shortwave bands. So unfortunately, that break of FM station on the shortwave bands actually prevents me from listening to a lot of stations. So that design is bad. Too much FM signals going through. I would think if you live in a rural area where there's not a lot of or no FM stations near you, actually it might be okay on shortwave because you won't have the breakthrough of FM stations. It does drift a little, but you know what? For a cheap $20 radio, it drifts less than many of my radios, including some more expensive analogs. So for the drift, you'll have to readjust maybe every 15-20 minutes to get your stations, which is not every 3 minutes like some radios that I have. So QFX R3, a cheap multiband radio. I would give it the good points for good FM, good medium wave, long battery life, and one amazing feature, extremely good and powerful audio. I mean, this is what is the first thing that surprises you when you actually get to when you listen to the bands, the strength of the speaker is amazing. It's pretty amazing.
On se dit qu'il y a peut-être quelque chose là. Donc,
on part trop souple, on va finir encore plus souple. Si on part faible,
notamment menacer les policiers de mettre des vestes explosives.
So let's go here on the
refers to the Islamic custom of not eating pork.
Et tout classique, c'est entre vos mains à partir de...
Push toward green transport, a new corridor of stations all along Autoroute 20 is in the works, and the province also has proposed legislation to boost the sales of electric and hybrid vehicles over the next 10 years.
So I would say, if you're looking for a kitchen radio, this is perfect. If you're looking for a shortwave radio, this is bad. Mainly, I think this is a great. I've been actually using it as a kitchen radio since I've got it about a week ago. And I've been tuning. You might have seen at least two videos that I posted. I'll post a little more of tuning medium wave and also tuning a few more shortwave signals. But on shortwave, it ain't a good performer, mainly because of the FM breakthrough. As for sensitivity, on FM it's good, and medium wave it's good. On shortwave, it's I would say average. It's not great. It's not weak. It's just somewhere in the middle, and so weak stations are not going to be received with this radio. But the strongest stations do come in on the QFX R3. So $20 or around. So if you look on the web, you might even see it for cheaper. Construction quality itself, it's plastic, but the knobs and the tuning feel good for a cheap radio. The fact that you have D batteries means if you need a battery operated radio somewhere, this could be a pretty good model for you because it will actually last a long time on batteries. And of course the fact that it comes with a power cord for connecting to the power, wall socket. This is also something cool for this little radio. Great audio. Once again, pretty amazed with this speaker and how strong the audio is. So good on FM, not too bad on AM, rather poor on shortwave, but for a kitchen radio for listening to local station, $20 is very surprising with the QFX R3. And of course you've got a little power LED here, the red LED that turns on to give you an idea that you're listening to, or your radio's turned on basically.
English speakers.
So hope you enjoyed this little review and look at this cheap portable receiver, the QFX R3. This is what the box looks like. Just going to show you guys. This is the box that it comes in right here. And I think for a kitchen radio it does the job really well. It's just that for shortwave, forget it. It ain't a good shortwave performer. So the QFX R3 available at different places. I've seen it on Amazon. I've seen it on different websites. Was purchased here through a local store, basically. and works okay. You know, for $20 you can't expect too much. Hope you enjoyed this little review, and hope you enjoy my channel. Please subscribe if you do, give us thumbs up, and hopefully you enjoy our videos. If you have any questions about this radio, of course, let us know, and we'll try to answer your questions.